Hey, it's Matt Potratz back with you again. I took a couple weeks off from these thoughts as I was quite busy and did some summer traveling with my kids, etc. I run a pretty hectic schedule sometimes, and I guess you could say that I simply said, enough is enough. Something has to give if I want some downtime for my family. And that's part of what brought me to this week's question. What is enough? And when I ask that, I'm thinking quite broad. What's enough success? Enough good deeds? Enough parenting? Enough creativity? Enough Facebook? Enough emails? Tweets? Texts? Enough sex? Enough vacations, clothes, shoes? Enough money? Enough time? What is enough? In a world of unlimited possibilities, how do we know when to stop? First of all, in the English language, what is enough? The Merriam-Webster dictionary tells us just that. As an adjective, it simply states equal to what is needed. As an adverb, it defines it as in the amount needed, to the necessary degree, to a degree that is not very high or very low, to a reasonable extent. So in reality, that puts the questions in our lap. What is really needed? How much is necessary? And what is a reasonable extent? And quite frankly, we aren't very good at answering those questions, myself included. And if we don't answer those questions beforehand, no matter how much we gain, accomplish, or achieve, it will never be enough, because we never decided how much was enough. Now, if you know me, you likely know that I'm not suggesting that you settle in life. I can't even comprehend that idea. However, don't let society push you to always running full throttle on fumes because you're out of fuel, trying to keep up. Decide when enough is enough and put your time, energy, and resources where it really matters. I'm even learning that sometimes doing absolutely nothing is not a waste of time. We've been running hard this summer, and last week my son Connor said, "Dad, next time we come here for the week, can we just do nothing?" And as I'm sure you know, he doesn't mean nothing. He simply means slow down, go nowhere, hang around the house, jump on the trampoline, walk to the park, and chill out and enjoy life. It seems as if our society has made a group decision over the last few years to pick up our collective pace. You know those long moving walkways in airports? They're really designed to step on and cruise along to give you a rest. But if you tried that, you'd get mowed over. People are striding longer on them than they would off them, trying to get somewhere faster, to do a little more before the sun goes down. And I appreciate those walkways. They've saved me from missing a flight or two. But it's a great picture of society, racing against the clock, trying to get enough done. But when is enough really enough? It seems at times like we've jumped on the fast track and now we can't get off. But the truth is, we can get off. We can't stop the belt. If you try, you'll end up with rubber burns on your hands and knees and maybe even your forehead. However, we can step off. We can take a break. The choice is ours. Striving is not a bad thing at all in moderation, but when striving leaves nothing left for living, it's time to step off the belt. No matter what we're facing, when deciding how much is enough, there's a few key questions we should ask ourselves and take the time to answer. The first is this: what am I trying to accomplish? Not what am I doing. It's usually pretty obvious what we're doing. So we have to know what the task we are doing, time we are spending, or item we are buying will actually accomplish. Second, we must ask, what will it cost? No matter what it is, it's going to cost someone or something time, money, or energy. So what or who will it cost, and is it worth that cost? And lastly, why am I really doing it? What is my true motivation? For example, am I buying the home because it's the best fit for my family? Or is it to keep up with the Joneses. So friend, this week, begin to examine your life one area at a time and define what is enough in each area. And if you determine that you don't yet have enough in that area, don't proceed until you ask yourself, what am I trying to accomplish? What will it cost? And why am I really doing it? Strive for your best, but don't fear contentment. Be thankful when you have enough, and be aware of who and what it's costing to have more than enough. It's been said, don't let making a living prevent you from making a life. Know when to stop, and believe with all your heart that truly making a life and leaving a legacy is the only way to accomplish enough.